And I will put the same, I use the same color on both sides. So we don't have no, static. We go through the brain and the body, and then we connect it to what we're talking about. So we start with the male brain. Everybody ready? In the male brain, you have boxes. In the male brain, you have a lot of boxes stacked up on this advanced IKEA shelf. Very nice and neat. Now, it's easy in the male brain because in every box we have this little tag on it that tells you what's in that box. And the reason it's so easy is because in the male brain, there is one thing per box. You understand? That's it. So if you want to talk to us, we'll talk to you about what's in that box and nothing else. We call it focus. All right, my wife says, for example, baby, let's go to the movie. I take out the movie box, open it, and we talk about the movie. Now, she switches her brain, switches her mind, change subjects like she can do sometimes. I need to close the movie box, put it back on the shelf, find out where she is, and get that box, pick it up, gotta go quick. You understand? When you hear the male brain saying, that means we switching boxes. All right, we're just looking for the right box. All right? Sir, now, also in the male brain, you have a big box like this. All right, and this is the male brain's favorite box. This is where we want to be more than anywhere else in the whole world all the time. And this box is called nothing. We love to be in the nothing box. You understand? And this is where we go when we get scared or stressed. We go straight to the nothing box. You ever ask the guy what he thinks about? You say nothing. Yeah, and they say, you can't think about nothing. Oh, yes, I can. Because I got a box. All right? And whatever you do, don't ever let your wife or your partner in your nothing box. You understand? Because if you let somebody else in there, they bring curtains and flowers and gardenia. It's supposed to be empty. All right? Everybody got it? And yes, one more thing. These boxes can never touch in the male brain because if they touch, you get a migraine. All right, that's the male brain. Now, the female brain, everybody ready? Okay, here we go. Now, this is dangerous, man. All right, in the female brain, you have no boxes whatsoever. You understand? Not even a piece of a box. In the female brain, you got a ball. A ball that's made out of string, In Sweden, they call it gnon. That's what they saw. Gnon. Gone. Well, what's the gnon? Whatever. It sounds like something to live in the bushes, though, don't it? Gnon. Whatever. All right. In the female brain, you have a ball, gone. And when the female is born, the female brain is born, you have a little piece of string like that, and everything is cool. You understand? Then they take the first breath like, and then it starts. String. It just go all the time. No matter what, it just never stops. You understand? And in this brain, the thing is, everything touches everything else. You understand? And every time one line crosses another line, you know what that is? Change the subject. You can't keep up anyway. My wife says, baby, you want to go to the movie? I'm like, hey, movie. And I break out the movie box. And we start talking about the movie. And in her brain, those two lines cross each other. Then it's like this. Without informing me, she switches the subject like internally. You understand? And I think we're talking about the movie, but apparently we're talking about a vacation I messed up 7 years ago. You understand? And I'm like, well, how do we get on this subject? And then when I catch up there, she switches again and starts talking about some shoes that she had when she was in the 9th grade. She thinks they were green, but she don't really remember. And then environmental questions and stuff, you understand? And before you know it, we down here, and she is pissed off at me because I forgot to wash dishes last week. And I'm like, how the hell we get on this? And she said, are you listening to me? And I said, huh? She said, are you listening? I said, huh? And she said, what are you thinking about? And I get scared, so I said, nothing. Understand? And that's just the brain. Then you have the body. This is the male body. This is the female body. Now, because the female brain is so advanced, I mean, you can look at this and see that it's way more advanced than this one, right? I mean, this brain, you got like math homework and income tax declarations, and this brain is like, oh, the me, it's like, well, see, I ain't doing that till I find my keys. You know? And because of all of this, this brain gets like sometimes these surprise pop-outs. We call it emotions. Or poof, from nowhere, emotion. Close the refrigerator wrong. Poof, emotions. And to handle that, the female body has a big, beautiful heart, right? Okay, now, we also know the other parts, right? The female body, right? Now, we're not going to talk about it too much, but you know, a little bit lower. And I can see you all understand what you're talking about. So we call this part a little happy space. You understand? All right. If you don't know what this is, then there's another seminar tonight, 10 o'clock. Okay. Fix that right up. All right. We also know that the male brain has a heart too, have emotions, right? It's well known that the male brain can have 1, 2, 3 emotions a week. So we also got a heart. And we also have a happy space. Okay? Now, my point is, the thing I want to leave you with, horizontal communication. The most important thing is if you're serious about getting people to join you in performance, you got to understand people are different. Now, everybody understands that this is way bigger than male, female, right? Everybody is both, in my experience. And if you really want to get people on board, you got to pick them up where they are. Pick people up where they are. I mean, this side, we call these people, you know, that big here, we call them relationships oriented. And these people, we call them results oriented. And sometimes we can miss each other and we're talking the wrong way. I mean, I'm kind of results oriented, my wife kind of relationship oriented. And if I want to talk results, you understand? We can miss each other, right? And then sometimes people get chopped out, you know? And nothing happens. So if I'm smart, I will stop doing this, realize she's here, and I will pick her up here. So if I'm smart, I will go in here, okay? And when she said, oh, honey, I'm so sorry, then we can go down. You understand? It's the same thing here. She wants to talk to me about relationships. If she's smart, she will go in here, and then we can talk about relationships. Okay? Everybody is both. Okay? My son, he's kind of boxed. My smallest daughter, she's very boxed.